John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and I've got another video for you this week. I just came back from a little trip last weekend. Went with my sister and brother-in-law down to Kentucky to see some family, and we ended up doing some knife hunting. My brother-in-law is a case collector. He's got a wonderful case collection. I'm going to have to do a video of his collection sometime, but to show you. But he and I like to do a little knife hunting sometimes when we're out, and so we went to a couple places looking for case knives because he collects case knives primarily, and I love to buy case knives. We found this hardware store in Whitley City, Kentucky. They're just south of actually where there was some tornado damage and some devastation over that weekend. It was just south of Somerset, and which is where the tornadoes were. So we were in that area and had to evacuate to a shelter. We were at a campground. So thankfully we were okay. Everything turned out fine for us, but we certainly, our thoughts and prayers are with those who have lost their homes or loved ones, and that was just a devastating tornado. So thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Kentucky and Indiana that experienced that damage over the weekend. But we got to spend some time together and see family, and then did some knife hunting. So I want to show you what I picked up and do a little update on the yellow Delrin collection of my case collection. And so let's start off with a couple of the things I picked up at this hardware store. It was Big M Pro Hardware, and I'll show some pictures at the end of this. Just fantastic selection of case knives. If you're ever in that area, you need to check them out. It was just impressive selection. And so I picked up some different things. I actually picked up this case eraser. It has the coarse and the fine Brillo pads here for removing steel, rust, and I should say rust and stain from carbon steel blades. So I wanted to try these out for knife restoration and that kind of thing. So I picked one up when I was there. They had them, and so I picked that up. The other thing I've been really wanting is to try a case trapper belt sheath, and I primarily wanted to put my mahogany jig bone trapper in there. So that slides right down in there. I haven't really carried it yet in the sheath there, but I'm looking forward to that. I just think that's just really cool. I love the trapper on the front and the case emblem, and that button is just fantastic. So I made my own sheath for it, but I wanted something with a little more protection, and I wanted a case sheath. So that's got these two items there, and they had case paste and lots of other things, so it was pretty cool. So what knife did I pick up? Well, I picked up the yellow Delrin case mini copperlock in carbon steel, and you can see I've got a little patina on it there already. Been cutting some apples with it this week, and this is a 2025. I don't know if you can even see that ting stamp or not. The light's kind of bad, but there it is. And so that's the one I picked up at the hardware store. Here's the box, and you can see there, yellow synthetic smooth mini copperlock. See what's the, I don't know if it has the number there, but born 4/8 of 25. So there you go. That's it right there. And I don't know what the model number is on this one. 31748LCS, it looks like there. So kind of hard to see in that light, but pretty cool. They had a huge selection there, and I just really was thrilled to find this one. I've been kind of chasing it for a while, and so I thought I'd pick it up while I was there, and I'm very happy with it. Been using it to slice apples this week and cut open a box or two, but I just love that blade shape. The clip point blade is just fantastic. It's got a pretty coarse edge on it, but I'll probably put another edge on it here sometime soon. But it's in good shape, straight down the middle. Really no gapping to be concerned about. A little bit right there maybe, but I don't really care. Just an awesome knife. So what else in the yellow Delrin collection do I have? Let me move these over to the side. I have the large trapper, and I don't know what this is. I think it's a 2020 actually. It's a 10 dot 2020 CV steel, I believe is what this one has. Yeah, there you go. CV steel. So pretty awesome. I have the slimline trapper in carbon steel. I also purchased this with my brother-in-law at a hardware store near his house. I think it's a 2022, and I've used it some, as you can see. Slimline trapper is a fantastic knife. I love that pattern. So there's that one. Then I have this Sodbuster Junior, and I believe this is actually a 2022, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 8 dots there. Carbon steel. This was Randy's WSG. That was his knife. We traded. I had this black synthetic with stainless steel Sodbuster Junior, and he didn't like yellow Delrin. So I said, "Hey Randy, you want to trade?" So he did. So there's that one. That's very special. That'll stay in my collection. Then I have the 18 pattern Stockman. I believe this is a looks like 2023 model. It's got that Turkish clip blade. Just picked up a whiskey bone in this pattern. But this one was given to me by Michael Espinoza, and it's got J.O. Ventures Outdoors on the pile side. So I have that one. Recently, I just picked up the Peanut. Peanut has half stops. This is a 2016 model. It has CV steel, as you can see there, CV. And I really like the Peanut. Man, this one's got a lot of snap. It's got nice half stops on it. This is a very useful knife. Very useful knife. So got some patina on there, a little bit of scratches because I think I got that from trying to sharpen it. But I did get it pretty sharp, but I got a couple little scratches on it. So I'm still learning. And then the last one I have here is this little toothpick. It is actually a 2025, I believe. Actually, it's a 2022 if I can see the dots there. Got that single blade there, the small toothpick. Yellow Delrin with carbon steel. And you can see the numbers there. So pretty awesome little knife. Again, underrated, I think, and its usability, but just awesome part of the collection. So there's the yellow Delrin collection at this point, and I love my new addition there. These items are pretty cool. Had a great trip. Thankful for the safety, and I thank you all for watching.